Hey YouTube, RPM out of here, got a video for you. This is my entry into Paper Tiger's 1,000 subscriber his giveaway. And what he wants to know is what they didn't get to see that. He wants to know what two items in your bug out bag, or show two items in your bug out bag. The first one, the one item you feel that's important and why, and the second one, an item you plan to replace or upgrade and why you're going to do that. So let me show you my bug out bag and I'll operate the camera. So this is my bob right now. So I got all my stuff on it and it needs to be a little better organized. I've been collecting stuff and putting it in there. So the first item, actually, since we've got this up there, this is a tarp. So this tarp I can make a tarp tent out of. I've been watching a lot of videos on YouTube on how to do that. Pretty much got it. So I got my cordage on here. There's also cordage in here, and then the tent stakes. And this is the item I would upgrade because they make a nice like tarp tent pack, or you know, the tarp tents, but it's got all the grommets in the right spots, and I can't remember, there's several makers of them. So I would upgrade that because this is just basically a 6x8 or 9x10, 8x10 tarp. So I can make a pretty big shelter out with it, but I would prefer to have like one of the pre-ones with all the gussets, like I said, in the right spot. So that's one thing I would like to upgrade. The issue is this tarp tent, or this tarp, was 15-20 bucks, and the tarp tents are hundreds. You know, I think the cheapest one's like $100 and some, but they're cool. So eventually I would like to upgrade that, but for now this works. So that's one thing in my bob I'd upgrade. And another thing I have in there is the Eaton emergency radio. And I think this is important for, like, if there's storms, power outages, something like that, you can at least get, there's 3 NOAA channels on here, so you can get weather reports. Also, it does have a flashlight. You can recharge your cell phones with this. It's got the crank and it's got the solar charger on it. So there's the flashlight. Anyway, I think these are important to have to charge your cell phone devices or your pads. And I think charging your cell phones and stuff is important. If you're like me, I have names and addresses stored on my phone. I have movies on my phone. And I know in a power outage we're not going to have internet or anything like that, and I have books on my phone. And I just think that's a good device to keep charged to kill boredom. I mean, I know in a raw or shit hits the fan situation, you'd probably be too busy to, you know, unwind with movies and books and stuff, but you never know, you might have some time to kill. So I do think this is important, just for the weather reports and to keep your small devices, you know, charged, and even, you know, radio report, news reports if the radios are still operating, you know, if the news stations are still operating. So I think something like this, a compact radio, is important to have, and I think these Eatons are a pretty good radio. I'd also like to get a bigger one, you know, for keeping at the house or in the car or something, and have this one in my pack which I do keep this in a Ziploc bag in my pack. So that's the two items. The tarp I would upgrade. This I do think is an important part of a bug out bag. If you're bugging out, I know it's a little extra weight, but we're talking about leaving your house, and in my case going to the mountains where, you know, you won't have much up there. So I think this would be pretty important to have. So that's it. Congratulations to Paper Tiger on shit on 1,000 subs. I'm all wet. Reaching 1,000 subs. Go check out his channel. Check out his contest. He's giving away a couple of really nice bags with some gear inside, bug out type stuff, and just glad to be part of his, part of the community and subscribe to his channel, and would be excited to win his contest. So anyway, there's my entry into Paper Tiger's contest. Please check him out. Again, congratulations on 1,000 subs. Thanks for watching. We'll see you.